What the fuck is up, everyone? Prison Meddler here. I'm back with a brand new album rank. And as all me know it, it's going to be Carnifex. From worst to best. Now, it didn't really take me that long to do, since almost all of the albums here are like a little over 30 minutes. So, it didn't take me that long to do. So, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, anyway. Uh, yeah. As all may know it, Carnifex is the second deathcore band that I have ever ranked on this channel. The first band I've done was Suicide Silence. It was back in early 2020. It was before COVID, around that time, I believe. So yeah, it was quite a long time ago. Sorry guys, I need to charge in my laptop. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, um, Carnifex is the second deathcore band that I've ever ranked. So yeah, there's only 8 albums by them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, now starting up as the worst one that I think is the most god awful one at number 8. It's gonna be Slow Death. I do not like this album at all, one bit. They just went off the rails with the muddy production and messy riffs, and I just can't get into this one. I've got no tracks for this one, and I really have nothing to say about this piece of shit album. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. So Slow Death will have to come in at number 8. Okay, now number 7, I'm going to pick their new album, Graveside Confessions. Now, this album, I mean, why so many songs? This album is over an hour, and they could have cut shit ton of songs out from this one. I mean, no bullshit. I mean, seriously, 3 of the songs from this album were re-recorded from their debut. And one of them's a cover, which is Korn's Dead Bodies Everywhere. I know Mark Punk hate that cover. But for me, it's okay. But the original was way better. But yeah, they could have cut a lot from this album. This is a filler fest. But the songs I do like from this album is Graveside Confessions, Pray for Peace, Cursed, and Cemetery Wander. So yeah, those are the 5 songs I like from this album. So yeah, this is a filler fest for me. They could have cut so much songs from this album. So yeah, Graveside Confessions will have to be my second least favorite at number 7. Alright, now at number 6, I'm going to pick The Deceased and The Poisoned. This is their second album. Not a fan of this one. I also noticed what I read on Wikipedia that this album came out less than a year after their debut album. And yes, this album sounded very rushed. Like, I don't think... It sounds like they don't have time to make an album, but they just did it anyway. It feels like they have no time to make an album, but for some reason they just fucking did it. Like it's some kind of miracle or something. But the songs I do like from this album is The Nature of Depravity, Atonement of the Sickened, The Diseased and the Poison, To My Dead and Dark Dreams, Sadistic Embrace, and Enthroned in Isolation. So yeah, those are the 6 songs I like from this album. So yeah, um, this album is very underwhelming, but it does have some great moments, but it gets really boring after a while. So the Diseased and the Poison will have to be at number 6 for me. Sorry guys, I need a drink. Alright, now, number 5. I'm probably going to receive some controversy on why I put it at number 5. But it's not a bad album at all. Don't get me wrong. But number 5, I'm going to have to pick their debut album, Dead in My Arms. This album came out in 2007. My thoughts on this album, it's an okay album. It's very typical deathcore to me. It's very average. But I'll say this, it's a cool start for this band. I'll give it that. But the songs I do like from this album is These Thoughts Became Cages, Slit Wrist Savior, Hope Die with the Sadin, whatever. Love Lies in Ashes, Collaborating Like Killers, My Heart in a Trophy, and Dead in My Arms. So those are the songs I do like from this one. It's it's an it's an average album from a deathcore band, but if you're into like this slam death metal stuff, then you would probably enjoy this album if you're into slam death metal shit. But for me, I have to put this at the middle since it's pretty average album for me. So Dead in My Arms will have to be at number 5 for me. Alright, now number 4, I have Until I Feel Nothing. Be honest, this is not one of their best albums by them, but I do quite enjoy it nonetheless. So, the songs I do like from this album would be Death Wish, which is an intro for this album, and I do fucking enjoy it. We Spoke of Lies, A Grave to Blame, Dead But Dreaming, Creation Defaced, Until I Feel Nothing, Wretched in Trophy, and Curse My Name. So those are the songs I do like from this album. Yeah, I really quite enjoy this album nonetheless. So yeah. I barely have anything to say about this album, so Until I Feel Nothing would have to be at number 4 for me. Alright, now number 3. I got... Okay, I forgot to mention. Number 3 is where I like all songs in total. So at number 3, I'm going to pick Hell Chose Me. Now, I actually quite enjoyed this album, to be quite honest with you. This one has more of their... This is their third album, and it and I do think this is a lot better than their first two albums. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it has a much better sounding production, and it's quite pretty technical on this album. So yeah, here are the songs I do like, which is all of them. Hell Chose Me. That's an awesome fucking song. Dead Archetype. Entomb Monarch. Mains Mean Nothing. Heartless. Star Spell. The Scope of Obsession by Darkness Enslaved. The Liar's Funeral. Kind of reminds me of the Slipknot song. Anyway. Genocide in Native. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And and their Slayer cover, Angel of Death, which I fucking enjoyed that one. But I like the original version more. But still, I do enjoy that one. So yeah, Hell Chose Me is I do enjoy that one nonetheless. So it has to come in at number 3 for me. All right, now number 2, I'm gonna pick World War X. I actually enjoyed the shit out of this fucking album. Yeah, this is a much improved album over their previous album, Slow Death. But this album improved so much. I love all songs from this album. There's 9 of them. So there's World War X, Visions of the End, This Infernal Darkness, Eyes of the Executioner, No Light Shall Save Us, featuring Alyssa White Glass from Arch Enemy. Now, in case you guys are asking me if I'm going to rank Arch Enemy, I don't know. I have to be honest with you. I don't know this band very well, to be quite honest. Yes, I have heard of them, but I don't know them, to be honest. So I may have to listen to a couple of songs by them to see if I will rank them or not. So as for right now, I don't know. Anyway, All Roads Lead to Hell featuring Angel Vivaldi. I don't know who that is. Brushed by the Wings of Demons, Hail Hellfire, and By Shadow Thine Held. So yeah, those are all the songs I like, which is all of them. Yeah, I actually enjoyed the fuck out of this album. I mean, man, the lyrical thing of this album is mainly about war, and I am so into that shit. And the instrumentation does sound like war on this album. It's just a very aggressive album from start to finish. So yeah, that's why I really love this album a lot. And it has to be at number 2 for me. Alright, now number 1, I'm gonna pick Die Without Hope. Now this is the album I enjoyed the most out of all the albums. Out of all 8 albums. So prepare for a marathon. There's all 10 of them. Well, 9, because I'm not counting the interlude. Alright, so here's the songs I really like. Salvation is Dead, Dark Days. Kind of reminds me of Cold Chamber album. Anyway, Condemned to Decay, Die Without Hope, Hatred and Slaughter, Dragged into the Grave, Rotten Souls, Last Words, Reflection of the Forgotten. Well, it's basically the intro for their next song. And the final track is Where the Light Dies. So, yeah, I fucking enjoyed the shit out of this album. There's really nothing much to say here. This album is just perfect from start to finish. Um, I barely have any words for this one. This is a masterpiece album. If you haven't listened to it, you definitely want to check that out. So, yeah, I barely have anything to say about this one. This is a very heavy and aggressive fucking album. Production is perfect, and it's very well executed. So, yeah, Die Without Hope will have to become at number one, in my opinion. And that is my Carnifex albums from worst to best. So, yeah. Before I end the video, there's one important announcement that I'm switching my live streams to Wednesday instead of Tuesdays from now on. I'm just going to let y'all know that. So, yeah. Um, so, my final thoughts on Carnifex. I actually enjoy this band, nonetheless. I may return to some of their stuff, but not all of it. So, yeah. But yeah, pretty awesome band in my opinion. Um, I was originally Whitechapel was supposed to be my second deathcore band, but I was about to do that band after Motorhead, to be quite honest. But it turns out that they are announcing that they are releasing a new album later in 2021. So I decided to wait on that. And turns out Carnifex is the second deathcore band that I'm ranking. But the third deathcore band that I will be ranking is definitely Whitechapel. I will rank that band as soon as their new album comes out. So yeah, but the next album ranking that I will be doing, which is a request from Max Palmer, is Soundgarden. So yeah, I will definitely do that band next. And that's about it. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to me if you haven't. Click the bell of the notification. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and most importantly, share this video so I can get more views and subscribers. So until then, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, everyone.